Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the San Francisco Giants. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Our starter in this one, Hayden Birdsong. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Just off the outside edge. Now 2-0. There's the strike. And there's a ball. Grounds one to short. Adames the throw to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Wade makes the grab, 2 away now.
Batting third, first baseman, Luis Arraez.
Luis Arraez stands in. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Matt Waldron. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
And ball one. Swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's a strikeout for Chappie.
Had him way out in front of the knuckleball there. That thing just floats and dances to the plate, and as a hitter, kind of feels like it'll never get there. You've got to try to find a way to stay on that back leg and just let it travel as deep as possible. Tough to do, though.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a nice 11-game hitting streak. Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles, plus he took home 5 gold gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
And a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not giving it that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Merrill pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
On the ground to third. And he can't come up with it.
Batting fifth, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Outside low, ball 1. Nobody out, runner at first. That one missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Line drive. Stretches out and holds it in.
Batting sixth, catcher Elias Diaz.
Here's Elias Diaz. Runner takes off. Swinging a foul straight back. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a ball evens the count.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
The pitch. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That clips the corner.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners at first and second with one gone. That misses, and that's ball 3. Connor Joe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, one out. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Bottom half of inning number 2, Willie Adames stands in.
Willie Adames.
Waldron back to work. And that's outside. Ball 1. Ground ball left side. Fires over to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 5th, first baseman, Lamont Wade.
So here's Wade now. High fly ball out to left field. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Batting 6th, catcher
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting 7th, right fielder
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And that drops in for a strike.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bailey off of first with 2 away. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swung on, belted. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Man, I hated knuckleballs. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like he was born to do this. Really good piece of hitting, just a sound swing, and he stayed within himself.
Herrera Encarnacion in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Pitch misses there. 1-2 the count. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Andujar settles under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is outside. Up and
That's
in.
ball
2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. The 2-2. And that's down and away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Miguel Andujar.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Andujar, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. And the 1-0. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Right 1-1 now. Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses. Now 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Takes it to the bag, that's 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Digging in, Brett Wisely. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Popped up. Cronenworth makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the 1st. Right through there for a strike. That one is hammered right field. Tatis going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all, but with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one in there across the letters.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres nothing. Start of the 4th. Now it's going to be Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So digging in, Luis Arias. Struck out swinging his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Bogaerts on at first, nobody out. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Make quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Here's Manny Machado. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Man at first, 1 away.
Two balls.
Squirts away a little bit. Right through there for a strike. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-0. The Giants leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. That one ripped. Could be extra bases. Here comes Bogarts around third. The relay, he'll score easily. It's 2-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Elias Diaz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses, and that's ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Padres with a run-scoring double, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the inning. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
And that one fouled off. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Willy Adames. That clips the zone. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
One out, base is empty. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tatis hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Flied to left his first time. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Giants go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Birdsong back to work. And that one missing low. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Connor Joe.
Next to hit, Connor Joe walked his first time. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Cronenworth gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one not close. And it's 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
And now it's even up.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, center field. Lee under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
Next for the Padres, Miguel Andujar.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Tristan Beck getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Miller, the lefty, warming up as well. And the 0-1. Ball one there. And there's a ball. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
The Padres, right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That's down and in. That clips the corner.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Ball.
Lined, and that's a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. And that one fouled off. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
The count is full.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Two outs. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Luis Arias will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lee sizing this one up. And that's the 3rd out. Pods leave them loaded. They're down 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's going to be Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Headed towards the corner. Tatis really on his horse for it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. swing and a line drive and a base hit out of the left center field. And they had their first hit since the second inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. He's already homered in this game. On the ground right side, 4, 6, out, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ferrar Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Left field, way back there. Raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres 1. I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose.
Now pitching
on the mound now, Tristan Beck.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
Manny Machado.
And Manny gets a piece.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
No outs. Runner at first. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far. If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that's in there for strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Randy Rodriguez preparing to come on if needed. Miller, a left-hander, also throwing. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Pitch misses, and a count 1-2. Machado gets his lead at first, nobody out. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Stepping in, Elias Diaz. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. He's out. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Second baseman, Brad Wisely.
And first offering is fouled off.
Off the plate, ball one.
And he lays down a bunt. And foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, obviously the
Up next
knuckleball,
for the
it's not a
Giants.
pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
Right through there for a strike. Chapman, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 31 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Merrill in position, and he makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder Jung
2 down, bases empty. Now here is Jung-Hoo Lee. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw in.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Willy Adames. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon up and loosening in the pen. Matsui getting cranked up as well. The 0-1. Foul ball. Ramos off of first with 2 away. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know. Taking control. We can take this ride, go faster or slow.
We go to the top of the
Leading off
7th.
for
Here's the
San
second
Diego.
baseman,
Second
Jake
baseman,
Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one almost got him.
Full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three-two. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Joe, the next to hit, takes ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball.
Cronenworth runs. Cut on and missed. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
That one drifts inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. Miguel Andujar, the next up for the Padres.
Miguel Andujar.
Slice the other way and foul. 1 out and a runner at second. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He's safe. And they trail by 1.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. 1 for 3. Check swing, called strike. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed.
Ball 1. Nope. Outside.
That one finds the zone. And a count now even up.
2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tristan Beck done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Randy
the Giants.
Rodriguez on to pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Just missed.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And that's downstairs and outside. On the ground to short. A slide and play it short. And that's a nice play to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yuki Matsui.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Wade leading things off and takes a strike. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
1-1.
And that is downstairs. 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That missed by a lot. Full count, 3-2. Late night Lamont down on strikes. Now here is Patrick Bailey. He's 2 for 2. In the dirt, 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Merrill under it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And that's a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres 2.
Watch me
me. Let me work. I put in work.
Ready to begin the eighth. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Right through there for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment to get back on track. His team needs him.
Here's Machado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch just misses. Just missed.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Hard hit, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Randy Rodriguez gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Eric
the Giants.
Miller will take over here.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Nico Goodrum. One down. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
1-0.
Now snap throw to first, and he's back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap. Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Elias Diaz. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. Step off throw to first. Goodrum dives back in safely. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Got him! Third out. So the Giants pen gets the job done. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres 2.
Now pitching for
Back
San Diego.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jeremiah Estrada.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And now the DH, Gerard Encarnacion.
Designated hitter, Gerard Encarnacion.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right side, hard hit. Cronenworth throws on to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, second baseman, Brett
Wisely, the next Giant to hit. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Suarez also getting ready. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. One down, base is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air on Duhar. On his way over, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Chapman gets a piece there. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the catch, inning over.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Giants.
and here comes the closer,
Number
Griffin
23.
Jacks. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And there's the strike. That one finds the corner. 1-2. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Lee under it. One up, one down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
He's 2
Gunnar
outs
Joe.
away. So here's the Padres DH, Gunnar Joe. First offering and it just misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, a swing like that can help you
Now
come out of
batting,
the struggle.
left
We
fielder,
saw the numbers
Miguel
coming into the ball
Andujar.
game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Miguel Andujar, the next up for the Padres.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, they're
1-1,
applying
no strike.
pressure. Quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one man to the next, showing a lot of fight right now. They're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
So the tying run at second. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Right down to shoot. Now 1-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
So they're down to their final out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Trying to deliver as the hero. That one's in there. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Jax is just 1 strike away.
1 ball.
This
2
one in the
strikes.
dirt. Well done behind the dish. Tatis waits. Way
2
high
balls,
there.
2
2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Xander Bogaerts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. Ball 4, he walked him. And that'll keep the line moving.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
And a count 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm too kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold I was really outside. Lord told me read so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate au body. Darling if you know up.